The depiction of shooting and firearms handling in television and film can be a tricky endeavor for the producers. Any inaccuracies will instantly stand out to the viewers with shooting experience. Things like magazine capacity, grip and stance, period correctness, all of these can be stumbling blocks that will instantly disconnect an audience from the storyline. Because of that, Hollywood directors often turn to consultants with the knowledge and the understanding to make sure that they get it right when it comes to the guns. At the 2015 Multi-Gun Nationals, a man thought of as practical shooting royalty is visiting the range. Jim Zubiena.
Oh, jeez.
You go back to the early days of practical pistol shooting.
Not the earliest days, but some real early days. 1976, 77, through the 80s, mid-80s. Retired in 89 due to assault courses that showed me I was a little too old to be doing this anymore.
In the early 80s, Jim's shooting got him work as a technical advisor and shooting trainer for blockbuster director Michael Mann.
I was at Wes Thompson's Juniper Tree Rifle Range off Sand Canyon up in, I guess you would consider it Canyon Country, something like that. And Michael came up to see Wes. Wes was a special effects guy at Universal for years and years, so I imagine they had some sort of a connection. And he came up to see Wes, and Wes said, "Go see Jim up there." And he came up to my range, introduced himself, and we became friends. He asked me to train Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas for Miami Vice. So I have them on my range for a week. And Don really took to it. He liked shooting, so therefore he put the energy out, and he did a really good job, and he shot very, very well. Philip Michael Thomas is very spiritual, ethereal, you know, and so he really didn't connect with firearms and things like that, which is why he used shotguns and small little .38s in Miami Vice.
The attention to detail made Miami Vice a runaway hit. Michael Mann knew a good thing when he saw it.
Michael called me and said, "Your segment's up." And I said, "What?" He said, "Your segment's up. I want you to be the hitman on the 3rd episode, first season." Okay, great. We do the scene with the Mozambique, and I could say the rest is history, but it kind of really hit television. I have seen web posts where people say that's the moment where everybody realized Miami Vice was the thing to watch because of the gun handling. And it was probably, I've been told, the first time what you would call state-of-the-art pistol craft was brought to television.
Get your hands up! You stand right there!
Guys now still look at that as, oh, it's incredible. And that's a benchmark move, a Mozambique from concealment in sub-2, second and a half.
It was 2.3, but I will say that it was with blanks. I will say it was with blanks, as I would not be trying to shoot that fast with live ammo coming out of my pants. Not gonna happen.
As you would imagine, the shot took a few takes.
The fun part of that shoot, aside from the fact that the rubber gloves ruined more takes than we were able to get. I think we took like 7, 8 takes. Half of them were ruined because the rubber glove would get caught on the hammer as I would come out and I'd squeeze the trigger and nothing would happen because the hammer's stuck under the glove.
That wasn't the only complication during the scene.
When I grabbed the shotgun and blew out the windows in the back, there were cannons in the back of the limousine that were meant to blow out the back windows. And the set was this beautiful condominium that was all glass, just gorgeous glass. And behind us was another condominium. So we were in a condominium canyon. And when I blew the windows out with the shotgun and the canyon went off, dozens of windows that were like 20 feet tall and 10 feet wide shattered from the concussion of the cannons that were in the limousine. And that was, you know, everybody was stunned.
Another notable Mozambique drill is in another Michael Mann film, Collateral.
Yo, homie. That my briefcase?
Your briefcase? Yeah, it is. Why, you want it back?
How about your wallet?
What else you got for me? Huh?
These days, Jim lives a relaxed life, but shooting is still a part of it.
Now, at my age I'm at now, I shoot cowboy matches for fun, and I'm shooting the steel. And the key phrase is I can shoot as fast as I can, and I don't care if I miss, because I'm there to have a good time.
2 to the body, 1 to the head, the Mozambique. Colonel Cooper added it to his training doctrine in the 70s. That's where Jim learned the move, and that's how it made its way into Miami Vice.